Welcome to another edition of Pittsburgh Sportsline at the Royal Place, 2660 Library Road. For all of you that don't know Library Road, it's Route 88. Go to 51 if you're coming from east or west or wherever. Make that turn, left or right, you'll be on Route 88. Got a nice crowd here. Thanks for coming out. We appreciate it. Thanks for everybody giving us all those likes. We hit a brand new high, 4,613 likes. Jim J. That's all in 27 months. We appreciate it. Keep liking us, and I'll like some of your stuff. And if you haven't heard this before, you know Smokin' Jim will like everything. He's living proof of it again. A couple people said, "Did you see what he liked?" I go, "No, I did not." So we'll just let that go. Thanks to Dave Cable and Bethel Park out of BPTV that let us venture out here to my old stomping grounds at McNeely Road where Keystone Oaks is. So hopefully we'll get some guests in the future that can come down the hill from Keystone Oaks. We're on Verizon 32 everywhere in the Pittsburgh area. We got a guest from Butler, and we don't make it up that far. So you have to catch us on Facebook, friend us on Facebook, like our page, and I'll send that to you. So check that out. That's Verizon 32 from Nemacolin all the way Cranberry and Wexford, not quite Butler, and everywhere in between, city of Pittsburgh. Comcast 7, we do have Comcast 7 in Bethel Park, but that's the only place you can see it. That's how Comcast did it. It's not my fault. It's not my station. People go, "What's up with your station?" It's not mine, Smokin' Jim. I think it's yours, because I heard again this is your show, so I don't know what happened here. I think your man Dennis said, "What are you doing here so early for Smokin' Jim's show?" He wouldn't even come near it because he said, "If Smokin' Jim's not here." So that's just a bad rumor. I'm trying to stop it, but it's not working out real well. So I'm Al Levine, the talking machine. You already heard that. Smokin' Jim Frazier. He wears so many hats. I don't know whether to say he's been a Steel City Sports World superstar out of the city of Pittsburgh for a dozen years, whether he's been a Golden Quill Award winner at the New Pittsburgh Courier, but he's everywhere. You think we're everywhere like Zach Brenner's our other co-host. He's on our Tuesday night show, which is our original show, and we still do it live, 7 o'clock to 8 every Tuesday night. And we're on steady from Tuesday night to Saturday night from 7 o'clock to 8. And if you missed our show and you wanted to see a rebroadcast, we're actually on at 11 o'clock in the morning on Monday. So thanks, Dave Cable, for that. That's enough of our announcements here. We want to thank Royal Place and Alita for having us here. Thanks for setting up a PA system. So with the people in the back, they can hear Smokin' Jim when he's just being Jim Frazier. So the first segment is sponsored by Skeets Service Station. Thanks, Skeets. And that's what we do with What's on Our Mind. And actually, we started with What's on Your Mind, and we're going to do that right now. Smokin' Jim Frazier, what's on your mind?
Thanks, Al Levine, the talking machine. And if you want the green,
okay, here, buddy.
You got to see Levine.
Easy, don't break the pen.
Big hand for international master photographer Bill Boyce in the house. And when you guys get a chance, friend of mine, Luann Fideli, I've never met anybody nicer than Luann, prettier than Luann. Her and her husband are very good friends of mine. Recently, her son, 36 years old, died of a massive heart attack. He left behind 2 young sons. So when you go home tonight, please say a prayer for Luann Fideli and her family. And before you leave tonight, please sign this card.
Can I use the green pen?
Yeah, you can if you want to. But listen, I used to call Tom Brady Tom Grady. Now I call him Tom Shady. The commissioner, the buffoon, Roger Goodell, finally got one right. He hit Tom Brady with a 4-game suspension. Now Tom Brady is suing the NFL. Hey, Tom Shady Brady, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Hey, listen, Olivia Pope can't handle your scandal. New England Patriots got scandals here, scandals there, scandals everywhere. Listen, Spygate was a scandal. Tuckgate was a scandal. Now Deflategate is a scandal. The president end up inviting Tom Brady to the White House and he refused to come. Listen, I didn't vote for President Bush, but if President Bush would have invited me to the White House, I'd have been the first one there. It'd have been the biggest honor in my life to meet the president because he's the leader of the greatest country on earth. Hey, listen, you know, all you young people, quit having these athletes as your role models just because they can dribble a basketball, pass a basketball, shoot a football, punch Al Levine in the mouth, or deflate a ball. Hey, listen, the real heroes are your moms and dads that put food on the table and clothes on your back.
Amen to that, Smoking Jim, but I didn't want that ice melting you because you don't feel hot or cold, so I know you didn't know it was ice.
You shut off, Jim. Is that a Sportsline first?
No, maybe third. He barely got me a little drip the one time with that. But.
Yeah. Did you know Bob Burt had open heart surgery today? They rushed him to the hospital
Who?
yesterday. Bob Burt.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The photographer.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, we're trying to keep up on him too.
Hey, Bill,
Wow.
can you sign this and pass
I
it
would love
around,
to.
buddy?
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks,
sir.
that's so sad.
That's the official Pittsburgh Sportsline pen there, the blue.
Is it? Smoking Jim, you are too much.
Yeah, get yourself.
Yeah, we're ready. I had to make sure everything stayed dry here, you know. He keeps it exciting up here.
Your phone is okay, Al.
It's waterproof here. You can stick it in that thing here, buddy.
Yeah, let's try to get
It might be old. What happened to your smartphone? It looks a little dumb right now, but leave my phone alone. Cut this. All right. Now, I'm not as loud as Smoking Jim, so check, check. Can you hear in the back? Hollywood? He's there. He just can't talk. He's mute today. I have a couple announcements to make. I've been asked, Dave Cable, I actually had a couple people ask for tickets. One of our biggest fans at the Market District in Giant Eagle said, hey, Alan, I want to put you on the spot because I watch your show all the time. Do you have all those tickets on you? I said, I just turned them in the other day. Devin, do you have tickets? We got tickets. $1 tickets. Smoking Jim gets a special. You can get 5 tickets for $5. You win a $650 stainless steel grill. It was donated by EV Hardware. That famous guy, Handy Andy on KDKA, he's the owner of EV Hardware, and he donated the grill. This is to help our scholarship fund in Bethel Park for our videographers so they can get a better education and do more great things like they do. Look at the equipment we have. I know Smoking Jim and I can't figure it out, but Zach Brenner did. So, $1 tickets now, don't forget. On the 8th, the mayor during city council, Mayor of Bethel Park, Jack Allen, will pull the winning ticket, and we'll find out who won it. There's a couple guys said they already got it, but not yet. Now, we have a farmer's market in Bethel Park, just trying to promote this. They moved from where they were by the community center. Now they're at St. Thomas More. He tries to catch me when I'm talking. Thanks, Bill. Still the same great vendors and all that. Now, I know everybody's bored because it's like, when are you going to tell us what's on your mind? I almost forgot after that little ice attack there, buddy. What's on my mind is we got NBA playoffs, and nobody in Pittsburgh really cares about it. We've asked about it. We had a show with Jessica Lee at the Village Tavern and Trattoria. She was talking about an NBA team in Pittsburgh. So wouldn't you know, I'm listening to the radio, and it's not just you on the radio, wherever you might be, buddy. So they're interviewing the announcer for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He's actually a Pittsburgh guy, and he's been there for a while. And guess what they're talking about? A team in Pittsburgh, possibly. I was shocked. We were just talking about it on our show, so we're at the forefront of an NBA team coming here. And I never thought it would happen or even go into discussion because people don't support the other pro teams. But Jessica Lee made this point about the NBA teams make a difference. And Smoking Jim kept saying how smart she was and beautiful and all the jazz she was singing. So before, because we do a jazz and sports show. Check that show out on Thursday, June 18th, buddy. So, but anyhow, this guy says, using logic, Smoking Jim, and facts, he said, I never thought that I would say anything like Pittsburgh would want an NBA team. But he goes, look at Cleveland here. It's similar to Pittsburgh. And if you got an NBA team with some of the stars, you might have people come out. So let's go NBA. I'm going to watch the finals and watch LeBron win and watch Smoking Jim lose a house in basketball this year. Because if you don't bet, don't start. This is all for fun for me. Go LeBron.
So first of all, I want to say I'm honored to be here.
Oh, thank
Honored to be
you.
in your show. I'm appreciative
Of Smoking
thankful
Jim's show?
Of you, Smoking Jim, you, our friendship, how we've met, and just being here. It's truly.
Well, thanks for being on air with us.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it. Now, who's up next on this schedule, Smoking Jim? I don't take compliments very well, but I appreciate it. We're just trying to help people in our community. We do it from all walks of life, and you definitely come here on the right night because you were invited. So, you know we have a sports show here.
I know sports.
Now, I prepped you. I said, I have to talk sports with you a little bit. Even though you're going to change the world with stuff like this, I don't know if you get pictures. Now, look at his motto of his company, one good deed at a time.
And you have the Social Network for Social Change?
Hold it, this is my show. I hate when these guests take control. Here, wait, can I point at it like I do? He's done. My leg's soaked with ginger ale. But that's just a little tease. Now, do you have a favorite sport?
Well, actually, yes. Growing up, I'd like to.
You know, you ask direct questions to me, and I always answer yes and no. So
Yes. So
this
yeah,
is my show here. What is the sport?
skiing.
All right. How did you get started skiing?
Young.
Now, I consider you young next to me, so was it last year?
No, when I was really like elementary school and in high,
Like 6, 7 years old?
something like that.
They threw you out in the slopes with 2 sticks and said, go.
Yeah, it was my
No,
favorite.
come on, it
was-
had to be better than that.
It was my favorite sport growing up. I liked to ski a lot. I was an avid skier.
Where do you ski in downtown Pittsburgh and Squirrel Hill? That's what I want to know, because they don't even close those streets even though they're full of snow.
Yeah, skiing mostly out west is the really only real slopes is out west. But Seven Springs is a nice place
Oh, yeah?
to get away. No, yeah, I'd like to do a lot of skiing when I was younger, and I hope to get back into it later.
Well, you're a little busy right now.
Busy now, yes. But I love, as far as sports, I love baseball. I like going to baseball games. I love PNC Park. It's relaxing.
Ask Smoking Jim about PNC Park. We had free tickets last year.
I made 3 innings.
He was fashionably late, and then he had to leave. And then I had to escort him out of the ballpark because he didn't realize we took the T from Pittsburgh, and he wasn't sure where to find his car. This is a true story. I might embellish maybe a couple things, but not at his expense, rarely. But no, I love the stadium
We have
there.
a beautiful city, and sitting in the ballpark, watching the sun set, seeing the game, it's surreal. Our city, isn't our city a great city, everyone?
Yeah. They're not really supposed to interact with all of us on this. This is like an interview type of thing. I hate when...
Isn't our city a great city, Al?
Yes.
It's in Smoking Jim.
Yeah, Monroeville's beautiful.
See, he's all about communities. I'm like, why can't we all get along? I don't care what community you're from, even you. Now that you brought all that stuff up, that's pretty good. How many games do you go to, since you said you like baseball?
Well, I go to a couple a year.
All right.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful stadium.
Yes.
Now that we covered this and Pittsburgh's good,
And skiing.
yeah, I didn't really believe you that much on the skiing. But
Oh, do you ski?
no.
Have you ever skied?
No. You're not getting me on skiing or anything like that, all right? but thanks for trying. Were you going to invite me to go skiing?
Sure.
Can I wear a fake cast and go up to Seven Springs?
It's in the foggy. Is it the foggy gog?
Well, you know what? I can't wait anymore. I just want to see what this is. What does this mean?
So this is Blue Pella, the One Row Blue Good Network.
Hold on. What's this stuff on the back?
One good deed at a time is one of our slogans. Coined
You're
by,
one of the
coined by my wife Bayla.
Thanks, Bayla. You're one of the best readers we've had on our show.
Thank you.
Just
And
so
our other slogan is Social Network for Social Change.
Where do I find that
So
at?
that is, if you look on the cards there, is it on one of the cards?
Should I deal you one of these?
How many cards do you have here?
I got all kind of cards. What are you looking for, my friend?
Okay. Facilitating planetary healing. And right here, Social Network for Social Change. So,
Oh, what's this one here? You missed one of the
Now
best
here.
ones.
Al Levine, this is one of your initiative for raising money for cystic fibrosis here in Pittsburgh. You're chosen as one of Pittsburgh's 50 finest in Pittsburgh.
So,
Big time.
thank you. But we need to raise some funds to help
So,
beat this
That is
disease.
correct. Your goal is to
I'm
raise,
not about me. Let's get the disease beat
your goal is to raise $3,000, correct?
and to help people live another day. This is a terrible disease. Most people didn't live past their 20s. Now there's people living into their 30s now. So it's just a terrible disease. You can't breathe, and
And
they're making breakthroughs all the time.
May I
So
interject? I was a respiratory therapist for many years. And
then,
I
would you
worked
go
with-
into that subject for a minute here?
Just a minute. I worked with cystic fibrosis. I mean, I treated people, children and teenagers and adults with cystic fibrosis. It is a very, very difficult,
Horrific disease.
Difficult disease, and it needs your support. So please, you can go to bluepella.com and find Al's initiative. So bluepella.com is the One Row Blue Good Network. My corporation is One Row Blue, LLC. It was founded in 2006. Became a corporation in 2008, and I started the process of making now what's now bluepella.com really starting in 2010, and it took about 4 years of research, design, development, investment, and implementation to build the social network that we have now. Again, we are known as a social network for social change. We help facilitate that change by hosting both projects and profiles that either heal or improve the world in some positive way. So part of the site is crowdfunding, about raising money for different projects, either nonprofit or for-profit. And then the other part of the site is about social media. We have 4 other modules besides the crowdfunding. The first is called Light in the World. What Light in the World is about is hosting different spotlights of people who have done something to help change the world.
Like
So
what? Tell me
you're a
something.
spotlight.
Oh, I didn't want you to talk about me. How about these other people?
So we have one recently of Liz Berlin, who's one of the lead singers from Rusted Root. We just did one on her.
Didn't you sponsor a
We
concert?
sponsored the Freedom from Fracking concert, sure. And Liz has a camp for musicians, for teenagers and students, music camp in the summer. So we spotlighted her about the
What if somebody here, just average people like we are, what would they do and why would they go to Blue Pella? That's what I get asked when I'm out there telling people about it. How could you help somebody here that has a problem? Look, Smoking Jim's friends,
Right. So, for example,
son is dead at
so we can-
36 with a
it's
heart
actually-
attack.
Yes. And
How would you help them?
On other, we can help raise money for the family. This is a tragedy that happened to the family. We certainly can make an initiative and a campaign on Blue Pella and help raise money for the because now they're in really great need.
Well, there you go.
So that's one of the ways. And one of the things that really makes us unique from other crowdfunding sites is that we have one thing is a social network that's embedded and fused in the site, and 2, we have a
Everybody,
voting
you can check
structure
that
where you
out.
can vote on all the projects that you see. So if you can imagine that Facebook met Reddit and Kickstarter in one place, that's bluepella.com. That's like Blue Pella. So we have both the social media structure that's actually built in the site, and we have a voting structure where you can vote on all the projects. We call it Lift. Now the other social media modules besides Light in the World is we have Planet Sanctuary, which is going to deal with showing the beauty of the world and the environment and hosting different profiles of endangered species and habitats that need protected. And then we
Well,
also
tell them we're at in the world. Who's doing this all over the world? There's more than just Pittsburgh people.
right. So we have people in different. This is a global international project, and it started in Pittsburgh. It's branching out. We have people in other cities and other parts of the world. We have some projects in Africa.
Can you name a city or country for me?
Yes, in Cameroon, in Nigeria, in Uganda, and soon in Tanzania. We're going to have an orphanage in Tanzania. We have a project here. Her name, this woman Hanifa.
I'll hold it up for you.
She's from Uganda, and she is the survivor of as an acid attack. Someone was had hired to throw acid on her. Maybe it was from her estranged husband.
Aaron, did you get this?
And she's a survivor. She found an organization called Sarasov. There's been 400 documented cases in Uganda alone of acid survivors. And there's many more throughout the world.
How did they find you?
So she found me through Dr. Picard and his wife Pauline Greenlick. Dr. Picard works with an orphanage. It's also part of our project called Bright Kids Uganda. So Hanifa works with. Is part of the Bright Kids Uganda network. So we found Hanifa, and we're now working with her. We have a large fundraiser on June 21st at Road of Shalom from 4 to 7 p.m. in support of Hanifa's education.
And tell them where it is so they can go there.
At Road of Shalom.
You have an address for them? Because everybody has Google.
The address is right here, 4905 Fifth Avenue,
all right.
Pittsburgh, PA, 15213.
I'm not trying to be rude, but people have all these smartphones, so you might as well let them use them.
So it's on Fifth Avenue. Yeah, it's from 4 to 7 p.m. at Road of Shalom on June 21st. We'll have a nice fundraiser for her education fund. She's going to school at the University of Pittsburgh in the fall to study human security and to work with the Sarasov, her organization she founded of Sarasov. Now, so she's an example of a great organization we're working with. Another one is a project in Cameroon called Radio Taboo that building a radio station in Cameroon to reach over 1 million people in the rainforest. That's another project. So we have a lot of different projects for crowdfunding. And I want to complete my thought about the social media. We have Planet Sanctuary, which deals with the environment. And then we have Light of Culture, which is about the spotlights of different cultures around the world with one intention, to celebrate diversity. We should celebrate and appreciate diversity in the world. Now the last module that we're going to build is called Overture to Peace. This is the last thing that will be launched. Overture to Peace will be tools that we're going to use online to help resolve conflicts between people with online media. So making various things online to help people from whether it's family to family, communities, people, cultures, talk online and help resolve conflicts. Is that needed in the world?
I would think so.
Let me just end with two facts I can end with. Okay. In 2010, the World Bank declared that over 2 billion people lived on less than $2 a day. Less than $2 a day. Do you think much has changed in 5 years? No.
I think it's worse.
Probably worse. Now, another fact, ethnic cleansing still a problem of today.
What's that?
The ethnic cleansing of one culture trying to erase and wipe out another culture. So the war in Sudan lasted over 20 years, took 2.5 million lives, and displaced more than 5 million people. So what's our solution? What we want to do, BluePello.com, the One World Blue Good Network, is building a global, national, international forum to bring people together, to work together, stand unite for projects for the common good, and help build a better world. That's BluePello.com.
Well, I'm for that, and I know you're on a roll. But I'm about the United States here, and I'm about Pittsburgh, because I go to certain places, and we don't have that unity. We don't have that peace. That's why I can say, why can't we all get along? What should people do here? They're listening to you. They'll see this show. It's going to be everywhere. So what would somebody do to help change Pittsburgh to make it better and the area? Because I want to help the world too, but I want to live in a nicer place myself here with how people get along.
Thank you. I can give you an example. Since we are the Social Network for Social Change, I spoke the other day in Shadyside, and during the
where were you?
It was at the Unitarian place, the Unitarian Church.
You know, I like places and things so people can relate to this, my friend.
It was at the Unitarian Church in Morwood Avenue in Shadyside. I was asked to speak regarding Radio Taboo.
Okay.
And the person who spoke before me spoke about in Pittsburgh how in the state of Pennsylvania, a lot of funding has been cut from the schools, in the schools. But she brought up a point saying that in Upper St. Clair, there's more funding that has been increased and more funding there than there is in other parts of the city of Pittsburgh.
Now this is going to be seen in my hometown of Bethel Park in Upper St. Clair.
Okay.
So now we're not going to all get along.
Okay.
So how do we get along? Because there are inequities in our own system. So how do we solve this problem or help? to eliminate this?
So first, to bring education, to bring to the forefront the use of social media to help give people voice for change. That's the first. The second is making initiatives for campaigning for fundraising for projects that are in need to help bring money.
I like what you're saying. Tell people now, because we're going to have to end this interview. I want to have you back on. You got a lot of great stuff, and tell them how to get a hold of you again.
So you can go to bluepella.com, www.blupela, bluepella.com, the Wonder Blue Good Network. My name's Joel Percheski. I'm the founder and CEO. And you can reach me at my email at info@oneworldblue.com or joel@oneworldblue.com. Be happy to set up any appointment with you and help you with our network. Thank you so much for having me here today.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, because we got you here for the first time. I'm honored to have you here. And
well, I'm honored to be here. My name's Todd Melfi, and my wife Melissa here. We're the owners of Motordrome Speedway, which is the only NASCAR sanctioned racetrack in all of Western Pennsylvania. And what people don't know is it's literally 30 minutes from downtown Pittsburgh, right down 51, right off
You're
of
in a
7.
pace car. I'm driving a little Saturn. I don't think I can make it in 30 minutes, my man.
Nah,
you
you
look
might be
like
able
an
to.
honest man.
You might be able to. It depends. Maybe not down 51, but
Okay.
depending on where you're from, it's
Bethel Park.
Bethel Park. You can probably make it in 30 minutes easily. Yeah,
We might have to make a road trip, Smoking
I'm
Jim.
ready.
come on out. We'll put you in a race car.
I don't know about that. I appreciate the offer. Now, you're a new owner of the track?
Yeah, my wife and I bought it last year. 2014
And
was
tell
our
them
first
the
season.
name slow and the address, because I want them Googling it, all right?
Sure, Motordrome Speedway, and it's 164 Motordrome Road. It's in Smithton, PA, right off exit 49 on Interstate 70. Motordrome.com is the website. Motordrome Speedway page official is our Facebook page.
I've been there. I liked it already. You can
And
check it. You can
At
see I liked
Motordrome,
it.
at Motordrome Speed is our Twitter account. So we're active on social media, letting people know what's going on, and our
Well,
website
we're
as
trying
well.
to help out. So we want
Well, I
to try to
appreciate
help
that.
you.
We
since
need help.
You're new owners. We know that. I always ask for help, and I rarely get it, but, that's just me. So we're willing to help you. I know I'm pretty strong, but I do need help, Smoking Jim. Smoking Jim. Smoking Jim.
Maybe you just got to ask nicer.
I do.
Do you?
Yeah, I go, please. I don't just go, help me.
That should work.
It's not
No,
working out
no.
real well. No. But now, the dimensions of the track, what kind, I see races in NASCAR and everything.
It's a half-mile asphalt oval.
Banked.
It's banked, moderately banked, 12 degrees in the turn, so they get up some pretty good speed.
Tell me
It's
the
great
speed
racing.
there. If I'm going to go in one of those cars, I want to know how fast.
I can probably get you up to maybe 125, 130 miles an hour in the end of the straightaway. It's
Really?
pretty fast for a half-mile track.
That is.
Yeah,
I used to own racehorses, and it's a 5/8 mile track,
yeah.
and it has a nice steep bank too there.
Yeah.
So, I
How fast
understand
did they
that.
get?
They
Different
go-
kind of horsepower.
Well, they have one horse. They have one horse.
They have
and they'll
one
hit-
horse.
and they'll hit about 35 miles per hour. But you don't have any steel around you. Matter
That's
of fact,
true.
you're in a sulky, and even a tough guy like you might be, as they say, get a little scared of that. So
I probably would be terrified riding one of those.
see, I've done it.
Well, then
Maybe.
you'll be fine in a car, though.
I don't know. That gas pedal will go. And then, when do you race?
We race every Friday night. We do have a couple Saturdays, one in August, which is our biggest event of the year. It's the NASCAR K&N Series, which is one of NASCAR's largest regional touring series that they have. It's never been here. So
Congratulations.
thank you.
That's
So
quite
it's
an honor.
Yeah, it's big.
When is this now? When is
It's
it?
a 2-day show. It's Friday and Saturday, August 14th and 15th, sponsored by UPMC Health Plan. So it'll be the
You know what?
UPMC.
You just got yourself another invite back to our show about 2 weeks before that. If you
Absolutely.
come back. How about that?
Yeah, that'd be
'Cause
great.
I like to promote events here that people you get a
Yeah.
crowd to. So let's do that. Next time, bring some literature of that stuff.
And I'll bring a
Because I
couple
like
shirts.
show and tell.
Bring a couple shirts.
That's not necessary, but it'll be appreciated. You're already on. You don't have
Yeah.
to worry.
Yeah, no, so that's our biggest event of the year. It's nationally televised.
Sure.
So it's big for the region. UPMC Health Plan, again, is the
Well, I
sponsor.
assume that let's get a crowd out there and show them what Pittsburgh and the area
Absolutely.
is like.
But even before that, I mean, we race every Friday night. So
What
you know,
time?
We open the gates at 6 o'clock, and racing starts at 8. So pack up the family and come out. It's affordable.
How expensive is this?
If you come out, well, you're free. But if
Hey,
somebody
hey.
your age comes out, it's $10 to get in.
My age. I'm
Yeah.
older than you. Come on, man.
Yeah. Well, you're not a senior yet, but seniors are $8, adults are 10, and 12 and under are free. So pack up the family, come on out.
Dario, we can find out how old Smoking Jim is.
We usually don't make them furnish proof. We take their word for it. We might ask him though.
Yeah. You have to watch these honest men. So children can actually go out there?
Oh, it's big family. It's
That's
mostly
what I'm
kids.
getting to. I remember being a young kid with my 3 sisters standing next to the fence at Heidelberg. Stuff was kicking up, dust
Yeah.
and engine parts and everything else.
You don't get that here. Yeah, we don't get the dust and dirt. It's an asphalt track, which is good. But
I was saying what I ran into, not you guys.
Oh.
Gotcha.
but yeah, it's we promote ourselves as family entertainment. It's bring
Well,
the
I'm
kids
learning
out.
about what you're doing, so I think that's great.
Yeah, bring the kids out, and we have all kinds of things for the kids to do, glow sticks, and we get them involved with starting the engines and riding in the pace car and all
Do you?
that. So it's a lot of fun.
man.
Yeah,
You
and
might
then they
need
can
it.
all go down into the pits after the races are over and get autographs, and drivers will put them in the cars and all that. They love it.
Tell AJ to get me a little autograph, because I remember when he was 18.
Yeah. He's good. He went undefeated last year.
That's what I hear. Well, we'll have to work on negotiating. If he still lives in Baldwin, we'll have to get him to come down the hill here.
Yeah.
Nice.
He'll let you drive his car, probably.
No, I don't think so. I know
Yeah.
his dad. You got to deal with him. No, I appreciate you coming out. Anything else you want to say to help promote this? What else would people need? We already gave them the website.
Yeah, the website
Fine.
every Friday night. Yeah, we have 5 NASCAR divisions. The biggest thing is this is real NASCAR. It's NASCAR right in your backyard.
I got it. Anybody that didn't understand, NASCAR. Okay?
Yeah, that's right.
That's what it is.
It is.
And
NASCAR.
I'm happy to meet you. Thanks, Joe, for the assist. I appreciate you guys coming out. Just give them the simple website again.
It's www.motordrome.com.
All right. And the
Tell you
Facebook
everything you need to
page-
know. It's
the Facebook page, since I
everybody
like
lives on Facebook, right? Yeah.
Well, it helps with business, so let's do it.
Yeah, it's Motordrome Speedway page official.
Excellent. Todd, I appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Al.
Thanks
Appreciate
for
it.
coming out.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Take care. And
All right, you
definitely
too.
we'll have you a couple weeks before that big event.
Yeah, definitely. That'd be good.
It's a pleasure having you here. We announced your fight. I thought I only saw you win. You said you lost here once.
Yeah, I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Now, how long have you been boxing, Austin?
I don't know. It's been on.
Why don't we have you hold the mic, because you've heard our shows.
I don't know. It's been on and off.
What, a year?
5 years.
5 years?
4 or 5. Yeah.
Well, you're getting so old that you can ask your dad here. He's an expert here. He takes you to all these places.
Yeah, he
Thanks.
does.
Tell us your dad's name. You want to say hi to him and your mom or anybody?
Glenn Warman, my dad.
Glenn?
Yeah, he's my main support.
So about 5 years.
Yeah,
Now,
so
where did
something
you
like that.
box out of? What gyms have you been in? 'Cause you were telling me a couple earlier.
Yeah, I've been to James 516 Center down in Tarentum, and I've been to Route 51 Boxing Club, where I'm at right now.
With Ted Mercanja?
Yeah, Ted Mercanja, yeah.
There
He's a
we
good
go.
trainer.
No,
Yeah, I
they,
like it.
they have some nice boxers there, a lot of winners.
Yeah.
Now, you know my questions. I always ask people, do they have a favorite sport? Now, I already know what it is, but tell everybody what your favorite sport is.
My favorite sport's MMA.
MMA.
Yeah.
So,
I
now,
like
when can you
MMA.
start fighting in MMA?
When I'm 18. And I'm
Okay,
only 16
well, there are
right now.
rules.
Yeah.
You know that. That's why I
Yeah.
asked. I know you're only 16. That's why you're boxing.
Mm-hmm.
Can you wrestle?
Yeah, I've wrestled for 11 years.
Where at?
Knock. I wrestled for Knock.
Well,
I
you got to
wrestled
tell us where
independently.
you're from, because Smoking Jim's going to make a derogatory remark. No, he's young, man. You can say it to your friends that are 30 and above. Again, yes. So you've been a wrestler almost your whole life then?
Yeah.
Did your dad wrestle?
Yeah, he used to wrestle for Mars. Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
So you're keeping it in the family? Do you have brothers or sisters?
Yeah, I have brothers and sisters. They don't.
They're
They
not
don't
into
wrestle.
sports?
Well, they're into sports. They're just not in the sports I'm into.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're unusual in the
They're like
family.
football. Well, I used to play football. I used to play all kinds of sports, but they're into football and soccer and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the one-on-one sports.
Do you?
Yeah. I like it better.
So you just want to count on yourself.
Yeah.
You don't want to have to run the ball and somebody block for you.
Nah, I used to like wanting to do that, but
You're out of that.
I played football for a few years.
Well, you know, he's an NFL scout, so if you stayed with it, even if you're from Knock, he might consider you for some college
You
and
got a
stuff.
big neck too, man. You
yeah,
got that
yeah, I
football
do.
neck. That's good for wrestling too.
Yeah. My brother plays football. He's pretty good at it.
What's your brother's name?
Brandon Blystein.
You have to look for him. Smoking
Coming up.
Jim's our
Freshman.
man on the inside.
He's a 9th grader. He's coming up at Knock.
There you go.
Yep.
Now, when's your next boxing match?
June 13th.
Where's it going to be?
Sokol Club down South Side.
Guess who's going to be announcing? Pittsburgh Sportsline will be there. Zach Brenner, Smoking Jim, and I will be there. Come on down. I think a ticket's only $20. You're more than welcome. And that starts at like 7 on a Saturday. Right? That'll be Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday.
Yep.
Oh, that's good. I can come.
There you go. A new fan. There we go. So, and then you told me something that you just fought. When did you just fight?
I fought on May 9th down in Butler.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you win?
Yeah, I won. Unanimous decision.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. You got to accumulate the wins. How many rounds did it go? 3 rounds?
Yeah, 3 rounds. All 3.
Decision, no
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
That's good. Now, you know, I said you could come back on sooner if you had a knockout in the first round. Don't answer that. Hey, Austin, thanks. You don't have to try to do that. We'll see you at the Sokol Club on June 13th. Good luck to you. Stay healthy. You look in great shape. You doing that road work out there?
Yeah, I have been. Yeah.
Good. We'll keep that up.
I will.
We're all about it. Thanks for coming on our show.
Thank you for having me.
Great job, champ. How in the world do we get him to come here? Listen, during his 4 years of high school football, he helped put Shady Side Academy on the map. They were one of the best teams in the WPIAL. He was recruited by almost every college in the country, including Oregon, but he wanted to stay home here at the University of Pittsburgh. The offensive coaches and the defensive coaches was fighting over him. He's finally locked in on defense because defense wins championships. Big hand for the man that's going to help Pitt win a national championship, Dennis Briggs.
How you doing? I'm good. Smile. Because I can't hear a thing.
Appreciate the introduction, Mr. Jim.
I'll let you hold the mic because I know you don't have the volume like he does, nor do I.
Nobody does.
Yeah, you can't. That's why he's Smoking Jim.
That's why he's smoking Jim.
I'm glad you could make it to his show.
Me too. Me too. I'm glad I could.
See, he believes it's your show. You got it. I'm just having some fun at his expense, not yours.
I got you.
No, I'm proud of you. That's awesome. You're at Pitt. And I told him you actually look bigger since I saw you a couple years ago,
Think so?
muscle-wise.
Thank you.
He told me you gained 13 pounds of muscle and you lost 13 pounds of weight. So I'm confused.
Well, the thing was, I came in the pit 188. You get a move to running back. I'm taking some shots out there, so I got to gain as much weight as I can. I'll get up to 203.
No
and
way.
Got up to
You got the
203.
203,
Yep.
the shape you're in.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So, and it's not, that's what we do. When you move to a position, you got to gain weight, lose weight. That's the name of the game.
You want to
so,
last the whole season.
Absolutely.
I understand.
Absolutely. Yeah. I want to last out there with the big boys. It's not the same as high school ball.
You think?
Not at all.
You're a smarter man than I gave you credit for. Smoking Jim promoted you so much, I thought you were going to Oregon.
Yes, sir.
You were going to help Pitt out. So,
Yeah.
man, I still got a ring in my ear.
Yeah, I got
What
you.
number are you so I can look for you?
Number 20.
Number 20.
Yes, sir.
I like that number.
Yeah, me too.
You know his number's 22, but we can't find it anywhere. Now, how long have you been playing football?
I've been playing football since I was 7.
7 years old.
Yeah.
Have you won any championships?
Championships with Wilkinsburg when I was really little. High school, we always came up short, got to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Hopefully in the future we'll get some championships.
I understand that. What about at Pitt?
At Pitt, no championships yet, but that's the goal.
I understand.
Yes, sir.
No, we're hopeful.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Got some great players there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No doubt. Now we got you to look for at running back.
Oh, so actually a defensive back.
Defensive. What?
Defensive.
I knew I couldn't hear.
Yeah.
I thought he said running back in the
No,
first
no.
part. Didn't he say that at the start?
Yeah. Yeah, that's all.
Are you defensive back? What's your speed?
I'm speed. I'm running 4.5 and a 40.
Are you?
Yeah.
That's great. No doubt about it. You learning the playbook there for the defense?
Oh yeah, that's our Bible right
Is
now.
it?
The
You
playbook.
studying it?
Yes, sir.
Well, I know you're a good student and an athlete, so not a problem.
No.
Just hard work.
Yes, sir.
Well, I want to wish you the best of luck. Any way they can follow you? You have a Twitter handle you want to tell them, or
Yeah.
anything else? Because we're about social media here. Look, Smoking Jim will start tapping on his phone. I'm not tapping on mine. Go ahead.
My Twitter handle is easy. Dennis Briggs 3. 3 was my high school number. Dennis Briggs 3 on Twitter, on Instagram. D Briggs 20. That's my college number. So, and if you just search Dennis Briggs on Google, you should see.
You're so active, they'll find you.
You know,
Right?
on Twitter and Instagram, I'm once in a while, but
Okay.
you'll catch me on the field. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's good.
That's where I'm most active at.
Well, I appreciate you coming out to our show.
Thank you.
Anything else you want to say?
Be blessed. Be blessed. And go Pitt. Hopefully we have a great year.
There you go. Excellent. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it. Appreciate the prop help.
No problem.
What's on your mind?
You don't want to know.
All right, then. How about Gladiators of the Cage?
I got several things. Where are we going now? Are we starting?
Let's start right up with that.
Okay, I know our time is limited, so before my shenanigans, can I do 4 quick shout-outs? Real quick.
If you have 5, since you're a personal friend of mine, you can do 5.
I'll do 4, and then we'll move on to my other items.
You know I'm testing you.
First off, Tommy Zanevich, my friend Tommy. He's been in the hospital since January. Want to wish him a get well. He's moved to the Mountain View Specialty Care. We're looking to see him home soon behind his notary desk with his new buddy. Get well, Tommy. Want to wish Double A, the Amish Assassin, a happy birthday. Also want to say to my friends, the Bosnick family, who have been friends of mine for very long, and they knew me when I was down, and now that I'm at least sitting back up, they're still friends. They run Richie's Transfer. It's a moving company out of the Trentham-Harrison area. They were named the family moving business in the country by Pneumatic Hand Truck Monthly, and I want to thank them. They're good people.
Everybody want to move out of Trentham.
Easy. They're not moving to Gateway, that's for sure. Monroeville? Live by the mall? Come on, my friend.
You know what? You're welcome back next week just with that statement alone.
But you're right about Trentham.
Hey, well, forget the communities. These are... No, what you should do is...
Allegheny Valley.
Wait. Time out.
Put the hose in
Whoa. This is a family show. We don't talk about enemas on there. You can't use that word. But you can introduce them to the Slick Move Guide author, Jody Velasquez, his partner. He forgot to even mention that if you have a moving company, the book's only like $12. It helps people to move, and it has lists and everything else.
Outstanding.
Talk to him about it off air because
I'll do that.
he doesn't know much.
Also, another one of the ladies of MMA. She's fought for Gladiators of the Cage several times. She fights out of Dean Smith Dojo. Christy Moore celebrated her birthday this past Friday night. I was not able to make the party because I was working, but very happy birthday to Christy Moore, one of the women of MMA. She's an outstanding fighter and a very nice person. I want to wish her a happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And also Hollywood Randy, my sister Paulette, Samson, the bionic, the German jaws of steel. Where's Dan Kakuta, his arch nemesis? That's Baron von Bogen's Samson, my German Shepherd, and Dan Kakuta are training partners.
And that's it for our serious public announcements.
All right, 2 things. We have a book out. It's Godfathers of MMA. If you want the book, go to godfathersofmma.com. If you think you know MMA started with Dana White, you're wrong. It goes back before that with SEG. That's not even where it started. Go 10 years prior to that. Caligiuri and Viola out of the western Pennsylvania area, New Kensington and Irwin area. They were doing mixed martial arts fighting, open glove, rules that took years to adopt. The book is phenomenal. You'll read it, you'll get angry because of closed-minded in politics. This sport would have been 10 years ahead of itself right now today if it hadn't been for closed-minded people, politics, and just They were so far ahead of their time.
We wouldn't have met you if it happened back then.
That's correct. And I was involved with the company, not from
He's
start
on
to
page
finish.
292.
180. Not that I know, I've heard. But anyway, no, I was involved to some degree, but I learned stuff in that book reading it. And
About what you did?
Well,
Because you had no recollection?
None whatsoever.
Okay. This is all true.
Actually,
folks, if you're growing up, don't do what he did.
Exactly. Watch closely and do the exact opposite.
Thanks, Dan.
And actually, no, I would travel with the promoters and everything, but and I don't mean this to be a wise guy. I'm only the ring announcer, so I was not privy to some of the things I learned about in this book.
Sure.
And some of the characters, CIA agents that were our referee was a CIA agent.
Really?
He was a bodyguard for Jimmy Carter and stuff. I knew this at the time, but I didn't. I mean, I knew that then. Another one, Jaquay Bazemore. He was the #1 ranked heavyweight contender for the championship in kickboxing. He sparred with Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
I got to meet him, see him again this
Looked
week,
like
past
Ali,
weekend.
too.
He was unbelievable.
And he still looks so young. How
He
did
does.
that
I
happen?
haven't seen him since the 80s. I saw him this past Saturday, or 2 Saturdays ago. Stunned. He's like Dick Clark disease. He doesn't age. He's beautiful.
No, that's great.
And
he's a nice guy, too.
He's awesome. And yeah,
very religious man, too.
Is that right? And I just knew hanging out with him back then. He took a 20-year-old and treated him just, fantastically. And I appreciate that. I really do. No. But we've got a Gladiators of the Cage event coming up this Saturday.
When is it?
This Saturday.
What time?
Doors open at 6, bell time 7. We've got a 12-fight card lined up, 3 title fights, all amateurs.
Who's fighting?
Just some of the names. We've got from the Evolution Fight Club, Damon Teal. He's an outstanding fighter, 2-1 amateur. He's the freak of nature, as a matter of fact.
He's a big guy.
No, he's a little guy, but he's he's like the Tasmanian devil.
I see.
He's nonstop. We've got Jeremy Sakuda, Zachary Schultz, another Colleen Martinberg protege,
Evo.
Team Evo. Cody Heyer. We got Super Saiyan Corey Vell on the 6'9". Steve Mowry is in a title fight. And let's see, we've got quite a few others here. We got Francis Healy, the Mad Dog, out of the Mat Factory in Lower Borough, same gym that Dominic Mazzata, Chris Dempsey come out of. And our main event is Louis Rumsey and Daniel Spawn. Now, these guys have been both Bellator fighters. Spawn was on The Ultimate Fighter and was a finalist and lost by decision. He has the quickest knockout on the show of all time. And like I said, both of these are Bellator fighters. Their paths are going to cross, and we saved it special for Butler. This is our second time in Butler. Our GOTC 3 was in Butler. It was fantastic. This time we're moving to the Family Sports Center, and it's a bigger venue.
This will be our first time up there.
Ours too.
What a coincidence.
So it's going to be a great show. That's the Family Sports Center, Butler, Gladiators of the Cage 17 this Saturday night, 7 o'clock. Doors open at 6. And I have a question. You guys are a lot smarter than me, right?
No, nobody could be as smart as you.
Why would anyone other than money choose proctology as a profession? Seriously.
This is hold it. This is
no, wait a minute. No. If you talk to them, wait a minute. I want to know this. Seriously,
this is Pittsburgh Sportsline.
This is bothering me. Well, that's all right. We've talked about
everything. Where are you going now?
Well,
this may be cut.
No, you talk to them, and all they do is they say, "How was your day?" They say, "Oh, it was crappy." But I figured out why they are. No, seriously, I figured out why it's a good profession. No matter where you go all around the world. If you're a proctologist, there's an opening. All right.
Without further ado,
hold it, Zach Brenner. What's on your mind?
Tune in to tomorrow's Tuesday night show.
The most watched show in Munhall on the internet. Soon to be
8 viewers
worldwide. We're up to 7.5. All right, what do you have to say here?
I just want to thank everybody for the birthday wishes. I especially want to thank Casey Levine.
Hold it. Official Pittsburgh Sportsline. My daughter made these. Come on, man.
You never had a cupcake like this, buddy.
Yeah.
And you never will.
He said, hold it up. We can only...
Chocolate on top.
Thanks again, Casey. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate everything. All the birthday
and the delivery guy.
And always appreciate the delivery guy. But with no further ado, I'm going to rescind the rest of my time.
The rest of your time.
And defer to
who?
Crystal Nirvana.
Nirvana welcome back to our show.
Hi guys. How are you?
We had an opening. All of a sudden, it appeared.
Yes, it just magically appeared.
It did. So here you go.
Thank you. I brought you guys some presents.
You know they're only going to go to Smoking Jim. You've been on our show once before.
But I brought 2 this time, so you can have one too.
You're the best.
See?
Oh, we got to at least smile at the camera, and I'll shut up. Was that good, Bill? You made a face? All right, Smoking Jim, I won't let you look at that first. Just take a photo. Oh, see, he's a cheater.
He's trying to sneak it.
He's a cheater. Thanks.
Of course.
Now, how would I know? You're the editor, publisher, and everything else, and you're on the cover.
I am. It happens sometimes.
You know, I figured that out from the last time.
Actually, this was shot before I became the COO, so in all fairness, I was on the cover
disclaimer.
first. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So it was a corporate takeover. Was it a nasty fight till you took over, or what?
No, it was pretty easy.
Okay,
They
just
just kind
checking.
of they just kind of asked me to do it, so
He
I
doesn't
did.
understand about the corporate takeover. He's still just looking, and he wants to know what happened to your pants. This is a family show, so we have to just be careful here. Here, hold your magazine here. Okay. So what's going on in your world that you can talk about?
I have some contests coming up. I will be competing for Miss Three Rivers Harley Davidson on
When?
June 13th.
Oh man, another
Yes.
June 13th.
So
We got boxing that night.
boxing. Well, that's fun too.
Yeah,
I just saw
we
you guys
know
not too
that.
long ago. Yeah.
We
Over
saw
at the
you
Meadows.
too, definitely, just recently.
Yeah. And
And
then
where's it at?
Three Rivers Harley Davidson in Pittsburgh.
Where is that at? I don't know.
I'm not really sure either.
Google it. Somebody please Google
I'll probably
it.
get lost on the way there, like I did coming here. So.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. Don't have Smoking Jim drive you anywhere. We've been lost going outside of Pittsburgh, so
Right.
his sense of direction. And I got a dumb phone, so it doesn't help. But
That's okay.
Well, good luck to you on that. Are you
Thank
ready
you.
to win?
I am. I'm ordering my bikini tomorrow.
Are you?
Yes. Sponsored by Brenner
I was
Contracting.
just gonna ask. Make that announcement. Bring Zach in here for a second.
See how I get this time? No, I'm just kidding.
I didn't even know. This isn't right.
What is this turning into?
Free ads, free publicity, shameless promotions. No, congratulations. Z,
Thank you.
that's a good investment.
I think so.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
I just want to know, I shouldn't even ask, but how do you put Brenner Contracting on a bikini? Because you know everything, he keeps getting me shirts.
Okay.
And I said, I just want Pittsburgh Sportsline.
Right.
So he got me 2, a white and a blue one. And
Okay,
I'm
okay.
honored to have that. He just gives me a fluorescent one.
Okay.
It says Brenner Contracting. Then it says Pittsburgh Sportsline. It says BC here. So I
Right.
can't even imagine.
We're
how you
working. We're
could
working
get-
out the details. I guess you'll have to wait and see on the 13th.
Oh man,
You'll see it on Facebook.
Post it on his phone, and then he can show me while we're at the fights. Okay.
Okay.
But good luck. I'm so happy
Thank you
that
so
you got a
much.
sponsor on that. So
Yes, it's always exciting.
things are looking up.
They are.
I wondered why one guest canceled, another one's here, and she still showed up to see us guys. So
Yeah.
I was honored, and now you made a business deal with my man there.
Oh, thank you so much. I love seeing you guys.
We know that. We saw you at the fights. We
know.
waved to you while you were working and everything.
I know. That was so much fun.
Yeah, it was fun at the Meadows. They're going to have it again on the 4th of July
Oh, really?
and August 15th, if you didn't know.
I didn't know yet.
You guys can
So
negotiate
hopefully,
there.
yes. I'll
Right?
see you guys again.
We'll be around, that's for sure.
All right,
What
me
else
too.
is happening? Now, you got your magazine. Where do they pick that magazine up except at Smoking Jim's Shrine?
He has a whole collection.
Since we last met, he's added 2 more rooms. He has 3 rooms.
Oh, wow. You have a lot of collector's items.
Well, I don't want to tip anybody off, but he has a lot of pictures with just sweeties. Hopefully you'll get a picture just with you, because he is swearing to me that he's promoting Pittsburgh Sportsline, but it doesn't highlight on anything he does.
I see what's going on here.
Okay. That's why she's a businesswoman, an entrepreneur. Not just in contest Smoking Jim. She sees beyond that. I'm not going to give you mine. She's holding that there, so since we still have a family show.
We do.
And what's your plans after the contest?
After the contest, I have a few other things going on, other contests, and I have Links and Laces coming up, which is a golf event. So I'll be gone this weekend for that.
Links and Laces?
Yes.
Where is that?
This weekend it's in
Don't give me an address. I know
it's
we're
in the
challenging.
Poconos.
Okay.
It's in Mount Airy. And then there is one
That's
coming up
east.
in Pittsburgh. Yes.
If you go east.
Yes.
All right.
There's one in Pittsburgh in July, around the 24th.
Well, tell him that.
Yes.
You know his birthday's coming up, too.
Oh, I did not know.
He's born in July, the week
Okay.
before that.
We're going to have to come.
I will. I will.
You better get him a ticket there.
I will. I'll bring you to the VIP party.
You know what? We got too many things going on. Zach's already there. He can make that, I'm sure.
I basically just drive a golf cart all day and take the girls to the bathroom and drink. That's my job. And run the swimsuit contest. I don't compete there anymore, so I just
Really?
run the Yeah, it's the best job ever.
This is a great country we're in.
I know, right? I have a lot of good jobs.
Yeah, and you're on Pittsburgh Sportsline. Now you got
Right.
a deal on a bikini.
It's going
Sponsor.
good. It's going good this summer, right?
I know. Well, I'm glad you come out.
Thank you.
Good
Me
luck to
too.
you. You take care. It's been a pleasure. Give me that magazine so then I can give him a present for his birthday. I'll say, look what I found. Because I'm sure if I re-gift this, that there'll be no complaints. What do you think?
It's a deal. It's a deal.
No, I'm not. Here, once it goes in the binder, that's mine.
You have to keep it.
It's mine. Thank you very much. Tell them how to get a hold of you, since she has an unusual name. She's not a group or anything. She's one person.
I am. You can find me on Facebook under facebook.com/Nirvana Crystal Model, or on Twitter and Instagram at Nirvana Crystal.
All right, Nirvana. Good luck to you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks for coming out to support us, and you made it to the guest appearance,
I
too.
did.
Thanks for watching our show. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for all our new friends. Be safe. Stay Joey strong.